Hey guys, today I've picked up this Edge shirt as well, but I've picked up the WrestleMania 27 on DVD 3-disc set. The artwork for this is pretty cool. That's a wicked spine buster there through the table, and it's Cena with the Miz. So yeah, the artwork's pretty cool. I like the discs, how they got like a little bit of WrestleMania on each of them. That's pretty cool. Definitely pick up the 3-disc collector's set over the 2-disc set. I definitely think it's worth the extra money. So I bought this yesterday and I'll be reviewing it today. We start off the show when The Rock comes in and cuts a promo, and it took a long time. It was a decent promo. And the first match is Edge versus Del Rio. I thought they made this match pretty short for some reason. And it's interesting it was the first match as well, so it kind of cut out the undercard if you get what I mean. This match was given, I think it was 14 minutes, but they definitely could have given it 20, 25 minutes. Made it a really good match. But for the time, it was decent. I gave it a 3.5 stars, but I'm a bit of an Edge mark, so probably a bit biased. And at the end, Edge destroys Del Rio's car. I thought they shouldn't have buried Del Rio. I thought Del Rio should have won, and maybe Christian screws Edge or something like that. Would have been much more interesting than Edge getting a pinfall win. So that's the first match. We'll just have a look at the matches. Second match is Rey Mysterio versus Cody Rhodes. Oh, and before we get to that, they cut off Sheamus and Bryan Daniels off the show, and that would have been one of the greatest WrestleMania. Would have been one of the greatest matches on the show. So I was pissed when I heard that they did that. So that's just a little rant there, because they're two of the best athletes and they shouldn't have taken it off the card. I also thought the artwork on the front's pretty basic. Like, that picture I don't think is really that great. Like, it looks like a picture they've taken from Raw, but the bottom bit's okay, I guess. But they could have put a bit more effort in. So on this, have we got to the second match yet? No. Rhodes versus Mysterio. It's a good match here. They worked on the mask and the knee brace into the contest for a while. It's good. It was a good match. Really, I was impressed by it. And Mysterio puts Cody Rhodes over in a pretty nice manner, so that's a 3.25 star. The next match on the show was Punk vs Orton. Pretty awesome match while it lasted. They did this. They just worked on the limbs heaps here. Both men worked hard while they were out there, and a great finish to it. So I give this 3.5 stars again. The next match was King vs Law. It was a bit strange, actually. The match all round was strange. Yeah, like, I don't think it should have been a WrestleMania event. Maybe Raw, but not WrestleMania. One guy that wrestles, and Michael Cole has never had a wrestling match in his life. Then at the end, Stone Cold just stuns everyone, including Booker T. The King rejoins the commentary team, and JR and King are calling the rest of WrestleMania. This is what it was goddamn meant to be. So thank you WWE for letting me hear King and King and JR for once. So yeah, the next match was Triple H versus Undertaker. This did live up to the hype they had going in. It wasn't at the same level though as the HBK and Undertaker matches, but it was a totally different kind of match, and it worked brilliantly. There was some brutal spots, and I thought Undertaker was not going to be able to walk after this, and he'll stretch it off, which is obviously not real. But like, I legitimately thought this is really going to take a toll. I don't know if Undertaker will make WrestleMania 20, but I mean 20-0. But yeah, it was really brutal. They both worked really hard in this match. Triple H puts Taker over, and both men brought out the goods in this match and definitely delivered the big match feeling they were going for. A brutal match and a really solid match. 4.5. Morrison versus the Ziggler, or the Divas. Oh, sorry. Wait, I think that was next. Oh, sorry, I missed the Big Show, Kofi Kingston, Santino Marella versus the Core. That was an absolute squash. My theory is that Kofi Kingston didn't get the script before the match, because they buried the Core in a minute and a half. The match went for 90 seconds and they just buried him. So the next match was Morrison and Ziggler. With someone ridiculous coming. with Trish Stratus and Nicole Snooki Polizzi versus Dolph Ziggler and Lay Cool. You know what it's going to be like. The women, of course, wreck it as always, so I'll give that a 1.5 star. Now, the last match on the card is Cena versus Miz. I was pissed. John Cena enters the stadium last. When does a challenger ever enter last? It's always the champion that enters last. And we know that. It's always. You look at every WrestleMania, I think it's always the challenger that enters last. Anyway, decent match. It was a double countout, and of course, WrestleMania 27 is not going to end on a double countout. So The Rock changes his decision. Then Cena comes back. The Rock gives him the rock bottom. Miz crawls over him, gets the cover for the 3 count, and the official win at WrestleMania. So I loved seeing Cena get beat in the main event. It was great. Nothing better. So there we have the review. We'll just have a look at the extras quickly. In this 3 Hall of Fame, including Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Bullet Bomb Armstrong, Sonny, Abdul the Butcher, the Road Warriors with Paul Ellering, Drew Carey, and the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels. So overall, I give this DVD a 7 out of 5. The show itself was pretty underwhelming, but to be honest, given the huge expectations everyone had for it, as the show did deliver on the grandest stage that we expect a WrestleMania should, and it did. Although there wasn't many 5-star classics, there was Undertaker versus Triple H and a solid undercard. It's a thumbs up for this show. I don't go out and get it because you just want to get every WrestleMania, but don't go out and, it's not, you're not going to come in, watch the DVD and be amazed. Anyway, so that's it for this. I just picked up another DVD today, Invasion, so that's a pretty rare one, so I'm happy with getting that. And I finished watching the Chris Jericho Break the Walls Down DVD here, and that's a sick documentary. So, thanks for watching. Buy your WrestleMania, pick it up at your local Walmart. It's not going to cost you much, so just pick it up. You're not going to be, you might be a little bit disappointed knowing it's a WrestleMania, but it's getting a bit better than any of the other pay-per-views that WWE do, so pick it up. I'm out. Just subscribe. I'm going to have lots more videos coming up, so just be ready to get lots of wrestling reviews, get the up-to-date DVDs. I'm getting every WWE DVD. I've got nearly all of them now, so subscribe, and I'm out. Have a good day. And last pay-per-view of Edge in that show, so very historic.